This video found you for a reason. Maybe deep down, you feel there's something you've been wanting to do, but then fear is stopping you. You know that thing you've been saying you will start tomorrow? You haven't started it. It's not that you cannot do it, but it's because fear is stopping you. So let's talk about that. Fear is invincible, but it actually controls a lot that we do. And that affects how we live our lives. And most of the time, it's not the world that is stopping us, it's the fear. You know, Franklin D. Roosevelt once said, the only thing to fear is fear itself. And the older I get, the more I realize that this is true. Fear is the real enemy. It's not rejection, it's not failure, not other people's opinions, but just fear. And I know that feeling very well because it has held me back for so many years. And I know it's affecting you too. You want something so bad. You want to start that business. You want to post that video. You want to speak your mind. You want to leave that toxic relationship. You want to leave that toxic workplace. You want to set those boundaries. But fear is keeping you frozen in one place. You really feel that you want to do this, but then you get these thoughts. What if I'm not good enough? What will people say? What if I fail? You keep making excuses and you tell yourself, I'll do it later. Maybe I will. Maybe. Just maybe. And that's how fear wins. Not because it's powerful, but it's already convinced you not to move. So why is fear dangerous and how is it holding us back? You know, fear feels like it's keeping you safe, but actually it's keeping you stuck. It stops you from discovering who you truly are. It keeps you in jobs you hate, relationships that drains you, and routines that kills your dreams slowly. We wait for the right time, we wait for the right moment and the right feeling. But fear will always find a reason to make us wait. And that's just the truth. Maybe the goal is to just move. Even if you're scared, do it anyways. So let's talk about why we fear in the first place. Fear is not always bad. It's part of being human. It's our brain trying to protect us. But sometimes the brain protects us from too much. So what causes fear? We have 5 common reasons. Number 1, fear of failure. You don't want to look stupid. You don't want to lose money and you don't want to disappoint people. But we should know that failure is part of the process. Failure is not final. Every successful person you admire, that you follow, they failed. And that's how they learned. As Nelson Mandela said, I never lose. Either I win or I learn. Reason number 2, fear of judgment. We care too much about what other people think. By now, you should already know. People will always have an opinion. So whether you're doing something or you're not, they will still talk. So it's better you just do something you're gonna be proud of. Reason number 3, fear of the unknown. You can't see what's ahead of you, so you assume it's dangerous. But the unknown is always where your growth lives. Everything you've never done before is on the other side. Everything. Confidence, success, money, freedom, you name it. It's all waiting for you on the other side of fear. So it's best to just face it and just go for it. Stop overthinking. Stop fearing. Just go for it. Reason number 4, fear of not being good enough. This one runs really deep. It's that little voice in your head that tells you, who are you to do this? Like, what have you achieved to do this? What can you show to do this? And then you keep asking yourself, what if I'm not smart enough? What if I'm not talented enough? What if I don't even have the qualifications that is needed to do this? What if people realize that I'm not as capable as they think I am? And then you start overthinking, you start overanalyzing, and by the end of it, you just give up on it. So this is how fear wins. This is how fear wins. So at the end of the day, you will not do that thing because you kept overthinking. That's another reason why we fear. But the truth is, not being good enough is actually not a fact. It's a belief. It's something your mind tells you to protect you from pain, potential rejection. But that same belief keeps you small. Reason number 5, the fear of rejection. The fear of rejection is actually about the need to feel accepted, to feel loved, to feel validated. But this actually was installed in us since we were little children. Like, we learn that acceptance means safety. So your brain is just trying to protect you. So when we fear rejection, what we are really afraid of is losing connection. So let me remind you, rejection does not mean you're not worthy. It's just a proof that something or someone is not aligned to you. It just means your path is different. So henceforth, I want you to know that rejection should not define who you are or how you see yourself. We've gone through the common reasons of fear. So let's talk about how to overcome fear. Step number 1, you're going to acknowledge it. You need to stop pretending that you're not fearing. Pretending you're not scared doesn't make you brave. It just makes you tense. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being scared. Only when you accept it, you can be able to work with it, not against it. Step number 2, you're going to understand what it's trying to protect you from. Maybe it's trying to protect you from embarrassment, from rejection, and from discomfort. But once you realize the worst case scenario is not the end of the world, you take back control and you make a decision to step up. So step number 3, you're going to take small, consistent action. actions. Most people wait to feel ready before they take an action. The truth is, fear does not disappear from thinking and waiting. It disappears with movement. The moment you decide to do something. That's why this step is very powerful. The longer you sit and overthink and overanalyze everything, the more the fear will grow. Action breaks that cycle. Even one small move, sending that message, posting that video, applying for that opportunity, shrinks fear instantly because your brain realizes, oh, I did it. I didn't die. I handled it. You need to know that confidence is built. It's not born. People often say, I'll do it when I'm confident. But confidence doesn't come before action. It comes after. Every small win, every small action teaches your brain that you can trust yourself. And that builds unshakable confidence. You don't need to move fast. Just don't stop. Keep going. Keep your focus on the progress, on consistency. Don't keep your focus on perfection. You will perfect as you go. Just that. You're going to visualize your success and not your failures. When you imagine yourself failing, your body tenses. But when you imagine yourself succeeding, walking on that stage, launching that business, posting that video, achieving your dreams, leaving that toxic relationship, leaving that toxic workplace, sharing your opinion, finally you can be able to talk, landing your dream job. When you visualize your life being successful, your mind begins to believe it's possible. And something interesting is that your mind does not know the difference between imagination and reality. So if you keep feeding it visions of success, you'll naturally start to behave like someone who has already succeeded. Step number 6, you're going to take action anyway. There is nothing like a perfect moment for anything. The perfect time is now. So this means feeling the fear, but moving on regardless. You need to understand that an imperfect action will always beat perfect hesitation. Accept that discomfort is part of growth. Remember, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's taking action despite having the fear. Every time you move forward scared, you're teaching your brain that you can handle the hard things. And that's how your life is going to change. 5 to 10 years from now, your life will be determined by the actions you take today. And that starts by you refusing to let fear dominate your life. That thing you want to do it messy, do it scared, do it even when your hands are shaking. Just do it. And then you're going to realize the fear will just somehow disappear. And even if it doesn't disappear, you will learn how to work with it.